welcome. My name is Sarah and Bob. I'm looking at Bob Buys. So I go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations to buy stuff for hopefully really cheap to flip on sites like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay for a profit. I am back at the DAV. The DAV has quickly become my favorite place to thrift on my lunch break. One, because again, it's super easy. I just do the perimeter, shop the 99-cent bin, and now I'm also going to check the shoes since I found those Rothy's last week, which I have already sold, and I am very pleased about that, and that will be in the Faso video at some point. But let's go in and see if we can have just as much luck this time. Beautiful this is. And look at this one. It's so pretty. It needs so much love, but it's so pretty. Okay, I can honestly say that this is the weirdest thing I have found this year. I'm kind of grossed out by that. I know it's like all fake, but it's still gross. Okay, I'm just going to mention again that I absolutely love this DAV. I have sold so many of these, and I pick them up whenever I see them, as long as I get them for like under $2, $2 or less. So they are all going in my basket. Oh, heck yes. Thank you. And it's good because I kind of like had pretty much almost sold out on Etsy, so yes. And these are the original 70s and 80s ones, not the vintage reproduction that I was talking about earlier. So these are the original 70s ones, so yes. We also have this Mallard Otagiri mug, which is going in my basket for 99 cents. And I'm going to look up this longer burger. I mean, I know that the baskets can sell for good money, but I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. Okay, so remember how yesterday's video, I didn't get the Lenox cabbage leaf because they were charging what it's worth. These are some Lenox Helmsley dinner plates, and they're actually selling for like 99 cents for the salad plates and then $2 a piece for the dinner plates. I am thinking about buying them. I don't know if I want to ship them, but I think I'm gonna go get a cart now. Look what I just found. We got some Ware Spice of Life here, I believe. But I don't see anything on the bottom. I'm pretty sure this is Ware. Probably check this. Oh, no, this says Pyrex. What? Okay, well, I guess this is going with me one way or another, because it's either going to be a gift for my mom or I'm going to resell it. So I guess I'm going to go in the cart. The DAV! So I spent $41.41 at the DAV, which is the most I've spent at any thrift store probably since my thrifting back from Jonesville through Tennessee trip in July. It was a lot. So most of that, so $10 of that was the casserole dish. I got the lid is Pyrex, but there's no markings on the actual casserole dish. So I have to do some looking, because I know that Ware made the Spice of Life pattern, and then there was also a Spice of Life pattern kind of like it for Pyrex, I believe. So I have to do a little bit more research on that. Regardless, even if I don't resell it, if it's not like a valuable piece of Pyrex, then I'm just going to give it to my mom, because as I mentioned when I got all of the green medallion Ware for myself, I grew up with that. So, and that's the style, the Spice of Life style is the style that my mom always had. And so I would just give it to her, and for $10, it's not an expensive gift. And it is almost Christmas. Don't worry, I got her other things. But a lot of the pricing beyond the $10 was that Lenox Helmsley pattern china. So as I mentioned when I looked at it, some Linux. Just because it says Linux on it doesn't necessarily mean that it's worth it for resale. A lot of the times, thrift stores know the name Linux. It's a long brand. It's been around, you know, since the turn of the century, when it was under a Linux bleak, or bleak, American bleak, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of thrift stores know that. Also, a lot of thrift stores have little old ladies working it, which is great because they know what they like, and they definitely like Linux. So they'll price it a little bit higher. So I was really surprised that each plate was only 99 cents for the salad plates, and then the larger dinner plates were $2 a piece. Excuse me. Excuse me. But a set of 4 of the salad plates were going for $24.99 plus shipping. So if I paid $4 for a set of 4, I sell them for $24.99, and then I get shipping on top of that. I mean, I'm making about $20. So yeah, I'm gonna buy them. And then the big dinner plates were selling for like $35, $40 for a set of 4. So I am definitely going to make my money back. I'm very excited about that. Of course, it might be like the Wedgwood plates where I might sit on them for a while and not sell them until it's holiday season again and people are trying to like, oh no, stuff got broken in the china cabinet. I need to replace it before we have guests over. That might be the thing, but that's okay because they're really pretty and I don't mind looking at them. So I got 7 of, I think, the dinner plates, and I got 9, I think, of the salad plates. So that's where a lot of that went. The recipe mugs, again, they're the 70s and 80s ones. I bought them for 99 cents. I sold 2 of the mushroom singles. I sold 2 of them on Etsy, and they paid like $12 for the mug and then like another $10 to ship it. So it's like $20 for a mug. And those ones are definitely the ones from the 70s because they're very light, they're very wide, they have a really nice, I can't believe like I'm geeking out over some soup mugs, but like I really like this mug style. So at $10 a piece, I'm gonna make my 99 cents back plus shipping. So I'll just throw those back up on my Etsy. I don't even have to do anything. I just have to change the quantity on my Etsy shop. So that's awesome. I also got an Otagiri Mallard mug. I don't know if I showed that or not. Those sell between $10 and $12 plus shipping. I also picked up something I don't normally pick up. One of my reselling groups was asking about flatware. So like some stainless steel flatware is worth picking up, and most thrift stores sell it for like 25 cents a piece. And I just glanced at the thing at the little bins. Normally I glance at them to see if they have any Bakelite silverware, flatware. And I saw this type of teaspoon, and I was like, oh, this is neat. And then I turned it over to see if it was silver. It's not silver, it's stainless. But I was like, I haven't heard of this company before. It's like Hampton Forge, or it's not Hampton Forge, it's like Hampton something. I will like put it up over here, what it actually is. But a set of 9 of those spoons sold for $25. And so if I pay $1 for 4 and I sell them for like 15, that's awesome. And then I can use them until then. I like this using things until I sell. It's nice. And then I also got a Tigger mug, which I know I didn't show you guys. It was 99 cents. So I can just resell that for, $10 to $12, which most of my Disney mugs, that's what they go for. So I hope you guys like this. I liked it. I can't believe this dab is becoming my favorite dab. It's very nice. I didn't find any clothes though, and I didn't find any shoes. Shucks. But I really had a good trip, and thank you guys very much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.